Hello, 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 everybody. Happy Easter to those who celebrate it, and welcome back to Anime's Arcade. Mario Madness is over. The month of Mario Madness is over, which means we are going to be going back to our regularly scheduled program. And for those of you who recall what we were doing, and for those of you who have no idea what happens outside of Mario Madness, Sundays we are playing through the Kingdom Hearts series. And before the tournament and before March, we finished up 358. Oh, hello. My camera is still way over there. Huh? As expected. As expected, my camera has also unplugged itself. Let's go. Give me a quick second here. Bejeebus. There we go. Let me just... Alright, so, like I was saying, Sundays, we are playing through the Kingdom Hearts series. We finished up 358 days over 2 right before Mario Madness started. And now we are moving to the next game in release order, and that is Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, which was originally for the PlayStation Portable. Also, while I was at the convention in Michigan, while I was gone, I won a PS5. So this is actually my first time playing on the PS5. So let's go, baby. What a fun night. But yeah, this game was originally released on the PlayStation Portable. It was the first Kingdom Hearts game to have critical mode that was released outside of Japan. Before, critical mode was exclusive to Final Mix for Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. And of course, it's time to get copyright contented on this amazing song, but I'm not skipping this, baby. The intros always go so hard on these games. Every time. Look at that old man. Who is he? And said, don't get me wrong, I love you, but does that mean I have to meet your father? When you are older, you'll understand what I meant when I said no. I don't think life is quite that simple. Do, 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 do. Da 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 da. Also, please let me know if the volume is too loud or too quiet. I will adjust accordingly. I always remember the PlayStation being louder than the Switch, so I cranked the Elgato down. The future doesn't scare me at all. Nothing like before. Oh. Oh, that reminds me. I need to add a new, like... Volume is a little low. Alright, epic. We're going to crank that up to 25. The PS5 must be quieter than the PS4, which actually is a blessing, so... But also, that reminds me... I need to go to Nightbot and add a new command. By command, I mean timer. Beautiful. That is the opening for Birth by Sleep. Good stuff, as always. Ba, 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 da, da, la, da, ba, 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 da, da. Timers, there we go. I just wanted to add another timer really quick here. Every hour, yep. Perfect. Okay. Great. All right. Volume should be good. Let us begin. Critical mode, of course. As always, vibration on. Would I like to skip the introduction? No. Obviously, yes, I know how to play this game, but we can't just skip the intro. That'd be silly, because then all the people who have never seen this game can't see it. Now, as mentioned, we did just watch like the intro cutscene, and that's what this is going to be. After all this, I will hit skip. But until then, yeah. Okay, skip. Homst.
This world is just too small.
Oh, yeah? Whoa, body bag. Aha, the Organization 13 cloak. Interesting. That is a goatee for sure.
There, you see, an empty world, like a prison. I imagine you will be right at home.
Homst. Looks like Roxas, doesn't he? Just a little bit. Hey, where am I?
Who's there?
Shirtless! Oh, the boy. Where have your clothes gone? I'm a brand new heart.
But this is... Why are you in my heart?
The light brought me. I saw it shining in the distance and followed it here.
Yeah. That was my light. But my heart is fractured. And now, the little I have left is slipping away.
Then you should join your heart with mine.
Huh?
Oh, now our hearts have touched. Nothing else will slip away. one day, you'll be strong enough to win back the part that already did.
Right. Thanks.
It's time to wake up now. All we need to do is...
Open the door.
Whoa. Pardon me. It is late in the evening and I have had quite a bit of food. The food was amazing. Quite delicious. Had some like jalapeno poppers wrapped in bacon. Oh, so good. Oh.
A keyblade.
Lots of sparkles. Gotta love the good sparkles. Ultimania. Dude, are you just laying in bed fully clothed? Why are your shoes on? A shooting star.
A meteor shower.
Hey. Go, 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 go. Get on up there, kid. The land of departure. Oh, let's go. 60 FPS, baby.
I can't see much from here. Oh.
Oh.
I've got time to spare. Yeah.
Yeah.
What? You want a piece of me too?
What a piece of you.
Come on.
Yeah.
Row. Win. Gotcha.
What? Thank you. Won't let me open the menu. I'll open it up in a bit. Found the sliding dash command. Let's go, slide dash. Doo-doo.
Wait, what am I messing around here for? I'm gonna miss the meteor shower.
Go, Ventus, go! Alright, time to... I can't change any of that yet. We have unlocked finish. And let's see how far we can get with 0 XP, baby. Bum 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 ba da 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 da. Strike Wade will always be my favorite. Ooh. I wish I could adjust the camera just a little bit. Just the sensitivity.
Wow.
Meteor showers.
Why does it seem so familiar?
Ha! You silly fell asleep.
Whoa! Give me a break, Aqua.
Ven,
Call
you
back.
hopeless sleepyhead. You know, you should have at least brought a blanket.
But did I dream that place up? It really felt like I'd been there before, looking up at the stars.
Except you've always lived here with us.
Yeah. I know.
Ba, 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 ba,
Hey,
ba, da.
Aqua. You ever wonder what stars are? Where light comes from?
Well, they say.
That every star up there is another world.
Huh?
Hello,
Tara.
Tara.
Yep. Hard to believe there are so many worlds out there besides our own. The light is their hearts. And it's shining down on us like a million lanterns.
What? I don't get it.
In other words, they're just like you, Ven.
What does that mean?
You'll find out someday, I'm sure.
I want to know now.
You're too young to know now.
Quit treating me like a kid.
Hey, what are you laughing at?
I can't help it. You two would make the weirdest brothers.
Huh?
Huh?
So cute.
Oh, yeah. Tara, you and I have our Mark of Mastery exams tomorrow. I made us good luck charms.
Wayfinders.
Whoa.
Here.
I get one too?
Of course.
Ah, that
One for
goofy
each of us.
grin.
Yeah.
Ah, so cute.
Somewhere out there, there's this tree with star-shaped fruit. And the fruit represents an unbreakable connection. So as long as you and your friends carry good luck charms shaped like it, nothing can ever drive you apart. You will always find your way back to each other. Technically, I think you're supposed to make them with seashells. But I did the best with what I had.
Boy, sometimes you are such a girl.
Bruh.
What do you mean sometimes?
So this isn't a real good luck charm?
Well,
Ventus.
that's yet to be seen. But I did work a little magic on it.
Really? What?
An unbreakable connection.
Cute. Wayfinder.
Well, tomorrow's the exam. Anybody want to spar?
I can take you.
Ba-da ba 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 da 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 da. Ba 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 da 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 da. Got him.
Quit going easy on me. You're not gonna win unless you stay on the offensive.
Okay. Ow.
So long!
Nice.
Well, that works fine if you're fighting one-on-one. But you need to know how to handle a crowd, too.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Shot locks. Yes. Nice. Shot locks.
Okay, let's wrap this up.
Okay. Terra.
Let's go.
Take that!
Point.
Gotcha!
Whee!
It comes with experience.
Does it now? Da, 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 da. Oh wait, I meant to hit you know it, and not think. Ah, I hit the wrong one. Whoops!
You're done.
Gotcha!
Alright.
It comes with experience.
Accidental second fight. It's fine. No thanks. Doo-doo.
Trust me, you guys are ready. You're gonna clean up with the exam tomorrow.
I hope it's that easy.
It's like the Master said. Power is born within the heart. When the time is right, you just need to look inside yourself, and you'll find it there.
Ah ha 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 ha. Command board. Command board, command board, command board, command board. I cannot express how addictive command board is.
Oh, we don't want to lose track of stuff that's happened.
Thanks, Ventus.
Win!
I was absolutely expecting the triangle button. Ooh. Ooh. Level 2. Playtime 1 hour. Nice. Boo-doo-doo, digga-digga-doo. Do-doo. Do-do-do-do. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Hey, we're gonna head back.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. This is actually a pretty nice controller so far. Like, it's nice in my hands.
Together. Always.
Aww. So sweet.
That would be the last night we ever spent beneath the same stars.
Oh. Why, hello, Mickey. Fantasia reference. There he is.
Mickey, I cannot shake the feeling something terrible is about to transpire.
The three of them. Wait a minute. Alright, so something about this game. You get to play as each character. You can play as each one. And as it says, each character visits different places and meets different people. And only by finishing all three stories will you uncover this tale's truth. Now, here's the deal. You could technically play as any of them in any way that you want. But the recommended for story ideas and for a more complete picture is to start with Terra, then Ventus, then Aqua. So we're going to do that, of course. Ba, 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 ba. Who's that man? He's got that same goatee as the one dude. Do 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 do.
Today you will be examined for the Mark of Mastery. Not one, but two of the Keyblades chosen stand here as candidates. But this is neither a competition nor a battle for supremacy. Not a test of wills, but a test of heart. Both of you may prevail, or neither. But I am sure our guest, Master Xehanort, did not travel all this way to see our youngest prospects in years fall short of the mark. I trust you are ready.
Yes.
Then let the examination begin.
Let's go. Bum 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 bum.
Don't worry about me. You two focus on the exam.
But Ven, you're in danger here. Go wait in your room.
No way. I've been looking forward to this. Seeing you two become masters. I'm not gonna miss it now.
He can take care of himself. He's been out there training just as hard as us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stay sharp, Ven.
Ba da ba da. Do do do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Ah, come here. Ow. Oops. Ow. Bruh, come here.
Want some?
Bruh. Ow. Sir. Okay. Maximum HP increased. Learn critical impact. Excellent. I don't know what critical impact is. But good. I forgot there were bonuses in this one. Good. Good.
That was unexpected. But one must keep a still heart even in the most trying of circumstances. It was an excellent test, one I chose to let unfold. Which brings us to your next trial.
Oh. Fight.
Now, Terra and Aqua, the two of you will face each other in combat. Remember, there are no winners, only truths. For when equal powers clash, their nature is revealed. Begin!
Ho.
We have deliberated and reached a decision. Terra, Aqua, you both performed commendably. However, only Aqua has shown the mark of mastery. Terra, you failed to keep the darkness within you sufficiently in check. But there is always next time. That is all.
Huh.
Aqua, as our newest Keyblade Master, you are entitled to certain knowledge. Please wait here for further instruction.
Hey,
Terra, I'm sorry.
Oh, man.
The darkness. Where did it come from?
Yeah, poor Terra. For sure, for sure.
What do you make of Ventus?
He ain't gonna cut it.
Oh.
Somebody's gotta break that loser in.
Not here, you won't. I have to keep up appearances.
I know that. He just needs a little incentive to leave home.
Homest. It's a good question. It's a good question.
Sorry. But I need some time alone.
There's darkness within me. So what does that matter? I know I'm strong enough to hold it back.
Yes. You are indeed strong. The darkness is nothing to fear.
Eh?
Master Xehanort.
And yet, how frustrating that Ericus refutes its power. Why, you could train with him forever, and still, you'd never be a master in his eyes.
But why? Help me understand, Master Xehanort. What is it that I failed to learn?
You're fine as you are. Darkness cannot be destroyed. It can only be channeled.
Yes. Thank you, Master.
Huh. I thought this game was about light, fighting the darkness. And there he is, using the corridor of darkness to travel. Interesting. Interesting.
What happened?
I don't know. Why isn't Ven here?
Very well, then. I will send my pupils to investigate. Yes, I understand.
Whoa, shiny.
Farewell.
Bum 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 bum.
That was my dear old friend Yen Sid. As you know, he is master no more, but he still keeps a close eye on the tides of light and darkness. His counsel serves as signposts on the road we wielders of the Keyblade must walk. All the more reason then for concern, for he tells me the princesses of heart are in danger. Not only from the forces of darkness, as you may assume, but also from a new threat, one that feeds on negativity. Fledgling emotions that have taken monster form. Yen Sid calls them the Unversed.
The Unversed.
As wielders of the Keyblade, You are tasked with striking down any who would upset the balance of light and darkness. The unversed are no exception. I tried to pass this news on to Master Xehanort, but my repeated attempts to reach him have failed. I doubt there is any connection, and yet this all troubles me.
Master Xehanort is gone?
He left.
So here we are. I need you two to get this situation under control. Eliminate the unversed, and find Master Xehanort. I have unlocked the lanes between. You may use these forbidden pathways to travel between this world and countless others. The darkness looms closer than usual within these spaces, but your armor will protect you.
Ah, yeah.
Remember that order must be kept. You cannot tell anyone there are other worlds. Now go and fulfill your duty.
Yes, Master.
Terra, consider this an opportunity. A second chance for you to change my mind.
What?
You must know, I care for you like my own son. If I could have my way, I would name you Master in a second. But how can I, when you are so obsessed with power? Terra, you mustn't be afraid of losing. Fear leads to obsession with power, and obsession beckons the darkness. You must never forget.
Thank you, Master. I swear, I will not fail you again.
Let's go, Terra. Dum, ba-da-bum,
Terra!
da-da-dum-dum.
It's okay.
Bum, ba-da-bum, bum. Yeah! Armor time, baby! Let's go. Yeah. Woo! Keyblade vehicles. Nice. Do not care about D-Links. Genuinely do not care. Unlock the command board for the land of departure. Ah, yeah. Again, I cannot stress how addictive command board is. The Enchanted Dominion. True, there's a lot of geometry in here because, again, remember, this is basically an HD upscale from the original PSP. Oh, I'm sorry, the trees, though. Yes, the trees are square.
Monsters.
There they are.
The ones the Master mentioned. These are the Unversed.
Look at them go. Look at the little man. You don't see them make any Funko Pops out of this. They should. Kind of cool. You know what's really interesting? There's a Funko Pop for the Shadow Heartless and the Soldier Heartless, but it's a lot harder to find the soldier heartless than it is to find the shadow. Or, I'm sorry, yeah. I feel like it's so much louder now.
Take that.
I will, like, change that volume in a second. Yeah. Boosh! Nice. Yeah, I'm just gonna put that right back down to 30. I'm gonna just put that right back down to 30. Oh, there he goes. Look at him go.
No, you don't.
Okay. Please. Thank you. I'm not gonna control this. Armor color. I can't change the sound. Sorry, folks. I wish I could make the voices louder. Make it purple. All right. I'm trying to literally remember what purple is, and I'm pretty sure it's just red and blue. There you go. How about... There. Yep. Reports. I need to get rid of all of these new... Please, I don't care about those. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Oh, I forgot to put that on. Shoot. Did I level up? Nope. Sick. Actually, going to melt commands is a lot faster. There you go. Potion. Alright, there we go. So game volume, I noticed, seems to be a lot louder. Do I not have the map yet? Oh, if you have it. That's right. Okay. Standard applies. Balloon sticker. Cool. I'm so used to triangle being the open button. Sorry. Oh! I didn't actually mean to hit it. But, like, the command board is kind of great. We'll visit that. We will definitely 100% visit that at some point. Don't you worry. Overwrite save data. Yes. Epic. Okay. Wait, no, I came from that way. Let's go this way. Ba-ba-da-da-da. Oh, I went the right way. Okay. Got him. Hello, castle. Enchanted domain. Or dominion, I'm sorry. Enchanted dominion. Hello, Maleficent.
What's this? Why aren't you asleep, boy? That fool Flora cast a spell to put everyone in this castle into a deep, deep slumber.
How's volume?
Who are you?
Why,
Let me just put it in the middle.
I am Maleficent, as all who dwell in this kingdom would know. Now you must reciprocate the introduction. Who are you?
I'm Terra.
God, why does it gotta be like
What do
that?
you know about those monsters? The ones who attacked me.
Now why would I give a thought to creatures so base, so inconsequential?
Subtitles,
Really
true.
on base. That's for sure. Anyway, I'm looking for someone. Ever heard of a man named Xehanort?
That name is not familiar to me. Is he an outsider like yourself? Oh, but wait. I do remember someone leaving the castle.
Tell me, what was he doing there?
I couldn't say. I can only be certain he was not from this kingdom. If you're curious, go see the castle for yourself. There, the entrance is past the bridge.
Thanks.
Perhaps he did speak about imprisoning the light. The light could be so many things. Could he have meant Princess Aurora?
Maybe. Maybe. Perhaps. Perchance. Okay, no treasures. Just wanted to make sure. Oh wait, I'm on literally on 0 EXP, so it doesn't matter who I fight. Da, 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 da. Hello, treasure. Give. I am going to keep forgetting that it's X. Yo, 0 gravity. Wait, we gotta equip that. 0 gravity is hella dope. Look at him spin. Ow. Nice. Open. Yeah, the camera feels so weird. I wonder if it's just because it's the PlayStation 5. Music is a bop? Oh, 100%. Music in the Kingdom Hearts series is so good all the time. I want the complete collection in physical form. That would be amazing. Because for the most part, they actually do have physical CDs, and it's beautiful. I've seen the collection. It's gorgeous. Ow. Ow. Sir. Please stop bothering me. Thank you.
So long.
And open that.
Drift!
Not what I wanted to do. Blocked. Oh, not anymore. Haha! Let me in.
Oh.
There she is.
This feels so familiar.
Her heart is filled with light. Not the slightest touch of darkness. Just the kind of heart I need.
For what?
Imagine with me the most glorious of futures. 7 of the purest hearts, each overflowing with light. When brought together, they grant the power to rule all worlds.
What do you mean?
Why, that key you hold. The Keyblade, is it called?
Where did you learn that name?
That trinket is the only way to obtain the hearts.
No more games! Where is Master Xehanort?
Impudence will get you nowhere, child. If you wish to learn more, you must retrieve the heart of Aurora.
And why would I ever want to do that?
It's not a matter of why, but of will. In your heart, there is darkness just waiting to be awakened.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Perhaps not yet. But I have power over sleep. And I can awaken what's inside you. Then you will be free to be who you truly are.
Uh-oh.
Remember, the darkness lurks in every heart. Darkness is our foe. Would that we could be rid of it. You must destroy it. Push the darkness down. Give it no quarter in your heart.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Here it is. Just what I've waited for. To think that all he spoke of was and will be true.
What? How did I...
What did I do? What did you do?
You speak as if I pulled some invisible strings. No, you couldn't be further from the truth, child. I simply whispered to the darkness you already held inside.
How could I do this?
Ven!
Yes, now you want to know where Xehanort went. Well, that I cannot answer. He disappeared into the darkness. But now I know the Keyblade is necessary to gather hearts. Join me. Collect 6 more hearts of pure light. Then we will rule all the worlds together!
You seem to be mixed up. I'm a peacekeeper, not a tyrant.
For a peacekeeper, you're off to an exceptionally poor start.
Rest in peace.
Remember this. The darkness in your heart cannot be held back by force or strength. Now, my work here is done, as is yours. Wasn't there someone you needed to chase?
Man.
Wait! ion burst. They're gonna bring down the castle. I have to do something.
Shoot. Oops. Moogle! God, triangle is the button. Oh, there's the map. Good. Nice. Quick save. Since there is a save there. Nice. Again, it is kind of lame that under config there's nothing to control sound, but eh. Ether! Epic. Okay, we're gonna go through the chimney, the fireplace. Heyo. Ah. Well, that reminds me. Actually, I like sliding dash, so I don't want to mix it. Balloons. If I start not having fun, I will turn 0 XP off. But for now, oh, this dude! This dude's kind of cool. Ah, that was a mistake. There we go.
So long.
Ow. Nice. Uh-oh. Ah! Please. Oh, lay sauce! Yo! Lay sauce, lay sauce, bro! Yo, how's it going, lay sauce? I'm literally gonna die. Nice. Yo, lay sauce, what's up? How you doing, dude? How was Kaizo Ironmon today? Shout out Mr. Lay Sauce, yo. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, there might be like minor ads. True. I'll give him a sec, but yeah. What's up? Welcome on in, everybody, from the Lay Sauce stream. Mario Madness is over, so my regular schedule should be coming back. A Pokemon White 0 EXP challenge on Saturdays. Kingdom Hearts on Sundays. Oops. And various speedrunning things on Mario on Mondays and Tuesdays. Ah! Crud. Early block. It's fine. Aye. Oi! Of course. This is quite a difficult boss at first. Come on. Yeah, if you've never seen it, a Kaizo Ironmon, I would recommend it. I actually have a very interesting time watching it because it's so fascinating. Ow. Oh, nice, he missed. Please. Thank you.
Want some?
Oh well, that's fine. That could have been better. Nice. Up. God, I'm gonna die because I choose to attack, like mid-jump. Oh, bruh. Okay, he got angry. Let's try that again. I have partially forgotten how to fight this thing. I kind of remember, but I am certainly having trouble with it regardless. But, you know, it is on critical difficulty, which is one of the hardest difficulties in the series. Because I've played this game many times, and I do love myself a good challenge. Nice. Jump. There we go. There we go. See, now I'm remembering how to do it. Good. Yep. Jump. Jump. Okay. Nice. Aha! Okay. Let's go. That wheel seems stuck back there, which I will absolutely take advantage of. 100%. Run away. All right. Oh, dude, wait. Is that actually stuck? Wait a minute. This game might actually be slightly broke because the wheel is stuck. Let's go.
Want some?
Oh my gosh, that's funny. Let's go, boss break. I'm a fan. Let's go! I cheesed the boss! Boss cheese, boss cheese. I'm down. I am very down for this.
It's my fault her light was stolen. It was because I was weak.
I will take the cheese.
I'll get your light back.
I hope
Once
everybody
I
had a
learn
good
to
time
stand up
at the
against
Kaizo.
darkness. Why would Master Xehanort imprison the light? The purest hearts of light. Do they hold the answer?
Seven pure hearts, each completely void of darkness.
I'm liking this controller so far. It's very nice.
Such a search may take some time.
Fairy stars. Let's go. Time to equip that immediately. All right, we've unlocked the world over there. Snow White and the Seven Dwarves. And Cinderella. We're definitely going to Snow White. Open menu. Items. Equip. The strength goes down by 1. But the magic goes up by 3. I think that's a good trade. For the moment, at least. Command styles, Diamond Dust, baby. The Unversed. Ah. Sorry, I just like it when the new goes away, so I don't have to look at it. I think I need to use some more fire stuff to get that rad. I don't remember. All right, let's go. Snow White and the 7 Dwarves.
Spirit of the mirror, come from the farthest space. Through wind and darkness, I summon thee.
Ooh.
Speak! Show me thy face.
Why, hello.
Wouldst thou know, my queen?
Magic mirror on the wall. Who is the fairest one of all?
Famed is thy beauty, Majesty, but hold, a lovely maid I see. Alas, she is more fair than thee.
Alas for her. Reveal her name.
Lips red as the rose, hair black as ebony, skin white as snow.
Snow White.
Ho ho.
A mirror that knows and sees everything. How about that?
The heart of Snow White doth shine bright. Beware, my queen, a heart of light.
Another one? Wait. What if Master Xehanort is here?
Ho ho.
Who goes there?
Nobody. Oh, nope. All right, he's showing himself.
My name is Terra. I'm looking for a man named Xehanort. Master Xehanort. I thought maybe you might have seen him.
That name is of no consequence to me. Wait.
He's just leaving.
Ah, yes. I have a task for you. If you succeed, I will ask the mirror where you might find this Master Xehanort.
And the mirror will know?
Do you dare to question me?
Yes. Yes, I do.
What is the task?
There is a young maid who resides in this castle. Her name is Snow White. Kill her. And to make sure you do not fail, bring back her heart in this.
Wild.
Her heart. I don't understand. You're after the Hearts of Light too?
What I demand is her life. I've had more than enough of her light.
Don't do it, Terra.
What did this maiden do to you?
That is no concern of yours.
Don't do it.
Now, heed my word.
Yo, Tanner!
My radiance is all
Hope
the
you're doing
light
well,
this
my dude.
kingdom needs.
Enjoying the game? You know it. PS5 setup? Yes, it is.
Where can I find her?
Outside
Playing on it right
the
now.
castle, there is a glade of wildflowers.
I like
You
the
are
controller
dismissed.
so far, not gonna lie.
Go now and seek
It's actually
her
nice
there.
in the hands.
A Heart of Light. This Snow White is my best chance right now.
You're currently
Maybe
playing
she will lead me
Octopath
closer to
Traveler?
Master Xehanort.
Yo! How's Octopath? What games
Well,
did
what
I
if
get? I got Ratchet and Clank with the
No,
PlayStation as
I
part
won't
of the
let that
raffle. And then my friend gave me Ghostwire Tokyo and Strangers of Paradise. And, you know, also all my PS4 games. Since most of them are backwards compatible on a PS5 anyway. So that's cool. Hello, ma'am. Are you hiding any treasure chests? Nope. Yeah, Octopath Traveler is one that I absolutely want to dip my toes into eventually because the pixel art and the art style is just delicious. So that's on my list 100%. Yeah, HD with 2D sprites. It's so different. Like, I'm so curious about it. You gotta play Spider-Man? I should. Ah! Excuse me, sir. How about you get out of here?
So long.
Bye! Hey, turn green for a second, would ya? Thank you. I think my friend has one of the Spider-Man. Ah! I wasted a potion! Alright, that's coming off my command deck. I knew it would be a problem if I put that on. Gosh, dang it, dude. Sleep. Sorry, excuse me. Sleep. Speaking of Spider-Man. But I do indeed love me some Kingdom Hearts. I do not have fire. I think I need fire. Did you mess with the trigger settings at all? Nope. Yo, glad you enjoyed the game. Wait, I think I need to go that way. Hold up. I am 100% not remembering what I'm supposed to do. Maybe not. I don't remember.
Take that.
Oh, yeah. Glad you enjoyed it, Trow. Oh, Trow? I'm sorry, Tanner. Glad you enjoyed it, Tanner. But yeah, I remember watching the Spider-Man. Oh, man. Really good gameplay. That's damage. Oops. Sorry for multiple? No worries. Sometimes that just happens. Boink. You're clearly at the end. Oh no, Carnage. I am died. And now I need to open all the treasure again. Boo. Give. Trying to remember where I need to go. Oh. Oh! Okay. Alright, so you know how you can tell this is a trap? Look how much darker it is. Bink! I do need to take out another one, though, now that I'm thinking about it. Okay, so I do need fire at some point, so I'll probably unlock fire later. But yes, I do need to KO Spider Chest again. Boink. Nope. Yeah. Okay. Never played this game, but it looks wrong to not play Sora. It's definitely different, isn't it? I could definitely see them making another Quidditch game, because it has been a while since they've made a Quidditch game. Ow. I literally just used a potion. Again. Thanks, me. You have the World Cup on your GameCube? See, there you go. Alright. No HP juice here, but that's fine, I suppose. Potion, you need to just not be used. I'm sorry. Balloon letter. Won't be used. Meld commands. Oh, what do I have? Oh, no, it's just slide. Pulsing crystal. For example, some which increase the damage you deal with certain types of attacks. Good to know. Alright. Don't need to adjust any more of that. reports. Once again, just need to get this so it doesn't say new anymore, because it will bother me. Nice. All right, let's get out of here. Does your founder's badge go away if I'm not subbed? No, the founder's badge actually stays forever, basically. So, like, if you resub again at any other time, it will come back, if I remember correctly. Ow. How about you drift, and I just knock you out? Take a little bit of that HP, thank you. There is so much to explore in here. Hold on. There is a lot going down. Oh! I mean, I'll be back out here eventually, but I'm gonna go back in. Fraud watch. Oh no! I hope nobody's stolen your card, my dude. That would be unfortunate. Every purchase on Twitch? What? That's so weird. I feel that though. It's like every other month when my card resubs to Patreon, my bank's like, hello, did you authorize this payment? I was like, yes. So long. Literally every month, Twitch. Every month. Or, sorry, not Twitch, Patreon. I like have to have a person from my bank on my phone every time. Oh my gosh, Tanner, I'm so sorry. That's wild. Boink. So you buy like 100 plus worth of bits every time? That's valid. That's valid, for sure. Oh god. Whoops. Did you authorize this purchase next to your house? Less than 10 feet away? Why, yes. Yes, I did. Thank you for asking me. Yo, block recipe? Okay. I am looking. There's something about the camera that's been very different, but I think it just has to do with the, you know, having ported it from PSP. Seems people do be getting scammed here a bit. Rip. I guess that's fair. Got it. Let's go. Double chest for me. Poison Edge. Ayo. Oh. Oh. Hi. Hi. Hello. Yes. Hi. Hello. Give me your fruits. Give. 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 I need all of your food. Please. Do not disappear. Dang it. Okay. I got a lot. Good. Those food things I just picked up will be important later. When? I don't remember, but they will be. Alright, now we can go this way. Oh, no, wait, first. Hold up. We're gonna swap out Sliding Dash for Poison Edge. And we're gonna put in fire! Fire. Gasp Berry. and Merry Mint. Okay, actually, before we go back that way, we have fire, and you know what that means. I am curious. Come hither.
Fire!
Yes. Send me up. What's up here? Oh. Oh, no, there it is. That's what I'm looking for. Give. Flame Salvo. Okay. New shot lock command. I am here for it. I think that's the only one that isn't already steamed up. Yep. Do I have roommates? I do not at the moment. The people who I do happen to live with are currently out of state. So I have to take care of all the farm animals. Command X. Edit deck. Shotlock command. Flame Salvo. I will equip that eventually. I like maxing out my shotlock commands. Very well. All my commands, I suppose. Oop, nice. Another potion that I will be prone to accidentally using. No need to worry about me. Ow. Open. Treasure chest. Yeah. Give me that map. I still always find it funny. Can people just watch Mario already? It's so good. Practicing the speedrun for this game. Not entirely, but I did have I do have a follower, Ancient Angel, who was like, "Hey, you should do a speedrun of Proud Mode for all stories." Cause like nobody's done it. And I said, sure. When I get there. So I mean, once I'm done with this, yeah, probably. I do want to learn the speedrun for Kingdom Hearts 2. I genuinely want to learn it. I just like, there's so much that goes into it. There's a lot to learn. World record, basically, yeah. Basically easy world record. Aha, there's Snow White.
I wonder if that's her.
That's definitely her. Her skin is not as white as they said. I'm just saying.
Oh. Oh, hello. Who are you?
Aren't you startled?
Should I be?
It's true then.
Oof.
Her heart is pure light. She's the one.
Is something the matter?
It's definitely a very specific
Does the
tone,
name
Carnage.
Xehanort mean anything to you?
Why no. I don't think I've ever heard that name.
Now what? Unversed.
Oh!
Hey, wait! Don't go in there alone. Out of my way.
Oh, there she goes. There she goes.
Want some?
Poison. The poison nerd. All right, have a good night, Carnage. Thanks for stopping by. Good to see ya. Oh gosh, no, the rabbit things. These guys are very difficult to work with. Ah! Bruh! Bruh. Come on. They just show up and I don't have what's-he who's it, so I can't react. Yep. Get out of here, son. Oh, dude, really, I missed? Sir. Thank you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ah! You. Got her. Sick. Ow. Boink. Oops. Got him. Ah, come on, no! Ah! I gotta abuse that 0 G's, baby. Ooh. Is he saying drip? No, he's saying drift. It's a good question, though. Bruh. Critical impact! Boink. Ah! Rabbit. Get away, get away, get away from me. Nice. Whoosh. All right. Let's try this again. Boink. Oh, I guess. Finish command. Ow. Nope. Nope. Blizzard. Ah. Boink. What? Oh, he died. Right, they take a little bit of damage. Boink. When they're in the 0 gravity state, they take a little bit. No! Oh, I knew he was gonna shoot at me. I better, for those who don't know, again, who missed it earlier, I am currently playing not only on critical mode, but also 0 EXP, because I did it as a child on the PSP, and it was very unbalanced. And I was recently told that in this version of the game, it was much better as far as balancing goes, so... I didn't want to use that. Like, they actually scaled it better. Ow! Please stop. No! At least it's a challenge. See, here's the fun part. I have actually not touched Kingdom Hearts 3. I've barely touched it. So I'll be coming in basically brand spanking new once I get in. And they unlocked critical mode from the start. So I can just start right on critical mode.
Want some? So long.
Can't choose flashy, but also Baby Town Frolic. Yeah, that's fair. Ow. Meow, boom.
Freeze! Fire!
Oops. Oh, come on. One hit? One hit? Let me through. It is my fault that I unequipped the potions, but I just wanted to stop accidentally using them. Please. I'll re-equip them after this fight. Ah, dang it. Nice. The fun part about hitting people in zero gravity is they get confused. And as you saw, he literally just killed the other unversed all of his own accord. All that, you know, wait. You didn't know that Jensen was Disney backwards? Nah, it's okay. That's actually not a common, like, literally when I was younger, I did not know that either. And someone pointed it out to me and I'm like, excuse me, what? Say what? Isn't that the funniest thing? Oh God. Ah! Woo! There's way too many enemies here. Can you all go away, please? Thanks. Bye. Bye. Goodbye. 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 I missed. Oh no, I hit him. Let's go. Boink. Ow. Alright, that was my own fault. I'm gonna let him stew. I'm gonna let him cook. Destroy your known buddies, huh? Let's go! Yeah. Zero gravity is your friend.
Lost her. She said she doesn't know anything about Master Xehanort.
Let's go.
That leaves me with just one other option.
Leave!
The mirror. Back at the castle.
Uh-oh. Command deck, command deck, command deck, command deck. Oh, Stunner just maxed out. Let's go. Good. Let's do some merging. Quick blitz. Oh, I had to hold up. I had to actually unequip that. Stun edge, sliding dash, meld commands, quick blitz. No, stun edge. Huh? Why not? Literally, why not? Stun edge. Oh, fire strike, binding strike. Ooh. All right, I think I'll take it. And then, increase damage you deal, boost your maximum HP. HP dries, drops, or help you skip. Let's go Soothing Crystal. Give me the good ability, shall we? HP boost, yeah, that's what we need. Good. Fire strike. Perfect. And wait, can I meld Quick Blitz with anything? Other than... I can meld it with Blizzard and make a Blizzard Edge. Perfect. And we will do, once again, a Soothing Crystal. Item boost. Not quite what I wanted, but that's fine. Blizzard Edge. Now we have 2 edge strikes. 2 edge attacks once again. Now I have 10 potions, and now I don't have to worry about wasting them. Let's go. I mean, I should still be doing it, but, you know. Riku's a good guy now. Something about Xehanort. Arc 13 rocks heartless. Nobody's Disney World's gonna ships. Kiri. Riku is a good guy now. Sora's Demon Level Wayne Donald says, I think this is a good spot to find ingredients. That is true. Also, yes, Riku has been a good guy since Chain of Memories. So yeah. The hair razor. Literally a rabbit, by the way. Will you let me go in? Of course not. Open this. Thank you. I'm not seeing any more chests, which means time to go back in and do a sticker. Where are you at? Up, sticker. More balloons. I'm just going to put all the balloons over here. Nice. This looks like a good spot for ingredients. Quick save. Just for grins and giggles. Overwrite? Yes. Yes, indeed. Overwrite. Baby. The first game was like, get the 7 Disney princesses to open Kingdom Hearts. Then it got really weird when they added nobodies and Roxas, the off-brand Sora. Again, reminder, Chain of Memories happens in between the two games. And that was Roxas's first introduction to the series, was at the very, 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 very end after beating Roxas's story. And then they're like, oh yeah, Twilight Town. Wait, who's this dude? The lore! It's very complicated. But I love this series very much. I genuinely really enjoyed Chain of Memories on the Game Boy Advance. I played the crap out of it. I tried to 100% it as well.
What are you talking about?
That's valid, Tanner. That is so valid.
Ordered you to bring me Snow White's heart.
Here's the thing. I played Chain of Memories before ever beating the first game. Sorry that I'm talking between dialogue.
Radiant, but all I see are shadows of jealousy hanging thick on your heart.
I literally saw a trailer for Chain of Memories like on TV or in a store, and I'm like,
Magic mirror on the wall.
A Kingdom Hearts game I can play? I have a Game Boy. I didn't have a PS2 at the time. So that was my first Kingdom Hearts game I ever beat, was Chain of Memories.
Alas, my liege, that I cannot do. I have no power save answers true.
Huh? You dare defy your queen?
Oh, no, absolutely. The one that's even more of a sheep is, Chain of Memories, because honestly, that one kind of sucks. But there is some like massive RNG manipulation for the speedrun, so for some reason, a lot of people will actually speedrun it. Kind of weird. But hey, if it works, it works. But no, yeah, I love Chain of Memories for the GBA. You played Dream Drop Distance 1, 2, 3. You played a good chunk of them. Did you see my... Oh, there he is. I saw him. Where'd he go? There he is. I don't know if you caught my playthrough of 358 Days Over 2, but I will be playing every game in the series. So after this one, I will be playing Recoded, if I'm pretty sure. And then after that, I will be playing Dream Drop Distance. Find the smiling one. Oh, I found him. Oh, I forgot to equip Air Slide. That's what I went into that menu for. Fun fact, the first time I played Dream Drop Distance, I played it at level 1 and I got all the way... Ow. I got all the way to Treasure Island. I don't remember how this one works. I literally don't remember. It's just like go until you see the smiling one, I think. Ugh. But yeah, I played a level 1 critical difficulty, and I got all the way to Pleasure Island. And then again, the scaling was really bad, so I had to start earning EXP. Had a great time until I didn't. Back on the PSP, I got to the Guardian boss in Radiant Garden at level 1 until but like it took forever just to beat the boss. So I was like, yeah, I'm doing like 1 HP of damage every time. Meanwhile, Aqua and Ventus are like absolutely crushing it. Nice. Drop on the floor, drop on the floor. Open the door, get on the floor. Everybody drop the dinosaur. All right. Did it. Found him. There he is. Nope. Nope. Just play a no-hit run of Elden Ring. Would be easier. Ooh, that's great. Whoa! Excuse me? What? What? Bruh, 1 hit? I'm sad. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Recoded is after this one. I'll have to double check, of course, but I'm pretty sure.
Take that.
I really liked Recoded too. Actually, the combat in Recoded was really good. Nope, this ain't the way, Chief. Where is he? Wait, was it the other way? Where is he? The long corridor. Nope, found him. I was right. He was so far down, dude. Because I am playing them in release order. For, you know, because honestly, the lore makes a lot more sense if you played in release order. Got it. I did it. I did it. Thank you. Appreciate.
Take that.
It must be.
3, 4, 5. Block! Here we go.
Want some?
What? I'm so confused. Oh, there we go. Yes! Come on! Ah! Whoa! Okay. Okay. What do we got? Big head? Oh, he's right there. Ah! Got him. Let's go. Use the drip. True. Let's go. Got him. HP increased. Learned Firestorm. Nice. I do enjoy me a good challenge.
How did you escape?
Now you will ask the mirror.
Where can I find Master Xehanort?
Magic mirror, instruct this knave. Give him the answers he doth crave.
Beyond both light and dark he dwells, where war was waged upon the fells.
Oh.
Is that all?
Do you think Maleficent is bald?
Thanks.
Maybe.
You've been a big help.
She might be. Honestly, she could be. Let's go, another world down, baby. I love Kingdom Hearts. Ugh, good series. Treasure trove. Nah, I'm gonna keep fairy things for now, honestly. Firestorm. Hey. Okay, now I just need to use Firestorm a few times, I think. Character files, Dwarf Woodlands, yep. Story. Yup. Ah, much better. Let's go to Cinderella. Aw.
Is something wrong?
It's just that my friends made me the most beautiful dress.
That's like, oh my gosh,
but
you
my
need to go away,
stepmother
please.
and stepsisters ruined it, and I was so looking forward to the ball.
Poor Cinderella. Yo, what up, Switch? Hope your 1 star was good today.
Always finds a way into a wounded heart. You have to be strong. Strength of heart will carry you through the hardest of trials.
But
Ha! Unverse. The dress still looks good. Start a fashion trend. Ayy. I genuinely actually I do like the design of these little dudes. It's a good design.
Take that.
They could make a Funko Pop out of these dudes. I'm gonna say it again just because I can. They could make a Funko Pop out of these dudes. They just chose not to. Ow. 1 star is okay, but you got a 16 PB. That's true. I did see your 16 PB. GG's on that, my dude. You're gonna be better at that game sooner than me. Man. At least as far as the runs go. I just used a potion. Nice. Fire time. But first, how about you drift? Ow. Drift. Thanks. Have I seen Mean Girls? I have. It's been a while since I have, but I have. She's like, whatever. Then everyone wears shirts the same way. I do. Okay, actually, yes. I am. That is creeping into my brain a smidge.
Strength of heart is important, but that's not all you need.
Huh?
there's nothing left to believe in. Nothing.
Nothing, my dear? Oh, now, you don't really mean that.
Oh, but I do. It's just no use.
Nonsense. If you'd lost all your faith, I couldn't be here. And here I am. Oh, come now. Dry those tears.
Companionship.
You can't go to the ball looking like that.
The ball? Oh, but I'm not.
Honestly, yeah, she could definitely rock that dress in today's
but
times.
We'll have to hurry. Now, what were those magic words? Oh, yes. Bibbidi-bobbidi-boo!
Woo! Da-da-dum. Dragon Ball Z. Wow. Honestly,
It's a beautiful dress.
it's been so long since I've seen the original Disney films outside of Kingdom Hearts.
Why, it's a dream come true.
Like, I don't know if I could even
Yes,
watch them anymore.
But like all dreams, I'm afraid this can't last forever.
Hey,
You'll
tied
have
again.
Only till midnight, and then on the stroke of 12, the spell will be broken, and everything will be as it was before.
Yes, I understand.
Did Shicely respond in Discord, by the way? I have not looked since I messaged it. Da-da-da-da-da-da. She got a 21. You guys are catching up to my time. No? Okay. So probably not tomorrow then. Could do like we could
Her
technically
heart
do
was full of light. Why didn't I see it? What did you do?
like Friday or Saturday.
I can hardly tell she's the same person.
Who are you?
Terra,
Terra, in your heart, do you believe that dreams can come true?
I do. But I also believe you have to make an effort to make them come true.
Yes, of course. But sometimes just believing in dreams is easier said than done.
Yeah, oh, not
Cinderella
Saturday.
believes
Dang.
that dreams can come true. I wanted her to see that she is right.
So that's what made her shine. Faith in her heart that anything is possible. Where did she go?
To the royal ball at the palace. Go, and when you see her dancing, you'll know that she believes, and that will help you to believe too.
Ba ba da ba ba da ba. Da 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 da. Treasure, treasure, treasure. Where is treasure? I want the treasure. Ba da 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 da. Do 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 do. Yeah, we got treasure now. Oh, hi. Boink, boink. I would like to take this fellow out. Thank you. This Kingdom Hearts mod is pretty good looking. I have genuinely seen, I've seen some pretty good Roxas mods for KH2. Is this adult Sora? No. This is Terra. Terra was before Sora, actually. Fun fact. Yeah! About 10 years? No, not 10 years. I don't remember the number. That is technically spoilers, so actually I probably shouldn't have said that. That is the thing, Switch. There's a reason I'm playing these games in release order and not like actual chronological order. Don't fret about the lore, you gave up a long time ago. That's fair. I've just found that honestly the story makes the most sense if you play it in release order, because let's be honest, that's how the lore was made as they were making the games. Okay, I think that's everything in this area. So we unlocked another shot lock, which we will get to when we get there. Air slide. Jesus. Okay, air slide. Your friend started with KH3 and he liked it but understood nothing. Valid. Did he go, Nice, using the PS5? That is correct, I am. Did he read all of the who's he what's it? Oh god, finally, Cure, please, yes, give. Thank you. Cause I actually, when I pulled up Kingdom Hearts 3 years ago, I opened up the things and I was like, oh, I wonder how well they recapped it. But Tom Hanks went hard friendship and shadow speech. Heck yeah, let's go, Tom Hanks. Let him cook, as the emote says. Oh, right. I was gonna mention there's the KH2 rando. Somebody like literally recently, and I mean like last year, made a mod that they called Nuint. So when you were playing the game during a rando run, it would not show up. It was just gone. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I need that. But for the regular game, like, please, I want it. Yep, all right, bye. Yep. Slow magic. Okay, what if, hold on. Can I merge zero gravity and slow? I mean, I can't because I need slow to be leveled up. But once I get slow leveled up, I'm gonna put it in my deck here. Sliding dash, slow. All right. Look, you can see them up there. Wow. Give me this. You guys, y'all know me. I can't not treasure hunt. It's Kingdom Hearts. It's there for me to hunt. Do you have a favorite streamer? I have multiple streamers that I like watching for various reasons. I wouldn't know. I don't know if I'd say I have a #1 absolute favorite streamer. I love West Dog. I love Splinky Raccoon. Splinky Raccoon's my bestest friend. IRL. Or one of my bestest friends. Sorry, IRL.
You wait right here.
And
Please, may I go with you?
I like the Ironmon with Lay Sauce. I love watching Podgy for Kingdom Hearts speedruns.
All right. But stay behind me.
I think like I constantly after work go to Podgy because he's streaming KH2 speedruns. And I'm like, yes, Kingdom Hearts, more!
It's important to stay strong.
Oh. I guess I did.
Podgy, yeah, Podgy 713.
So, you ready?
Yes.
Just, what? Oh, hold on, I typed it in wrong. Give me a second. Shoot me a link. Yeah, I'm gonna give him a shout out really quick. Boink. Hold on. There you go. Yeah, y'all should totally follow Podgy. Podgy is a top tier Kingdom Hearts 2 speedrunner, and he's very entertaining. Would recommend. Like some days this chat just goes off and it's really funny. Maybe the part that I find the most entertaining is the Kingdom Hearts, but I mean, like, I love Kingdom Hearts. But also, no, Podgy's got a great personality. Ah! Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. Oh, he's already dead. Boot, 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 boot! Please! Go away! Ah! Bruh. Oh, I didn't even realize I was set to Blizzard. Please! Thank you. Ah! I literally went to hit square and instead I hit diamond dust. Ah! Please! Stop it. Get out of here. Bro, get out of the boot. Got him. Nice. Please, 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 please. Be the end, be the end, be the end, be the end. Come on. Thank you. He likes KH a lot. He basically just streams KH2 speedruns and that's it. Unless we're talking about me. I do indeed like KH a lot. Boom. Ah! Big fat man! The majority of my top streamers list either don't stream anymore or rarely stream. Rest in peace. Dang, dude. But like I like certain streamers for various reasons. There's some streamers that I go into like all the time. Ah! What? Come on. Honestly, she's got too much damage. I need to just hit continue. But I have to get all the treasure chests again. All right, give me a second. I think she just took too much damage in the first room. I gotta fix that. I gotta abuse. Like, Zane hasn't been live in months. It's true, he hasn't. It was really nice seeing him pop into Discord for a second. But yeah, he has not. Oh, also Gorgonim. Definitely Gorgonim too. Number one SMO streamer in my books. 100%. Good kid. Good kid. Has some pretty fun emotes, I must say. Oh, wait. No, it's gonna... I gotta do it. I gotta do it in a separate room. Sliding dash. Slow. Man, I should just, like, buy a bajillion zero gravity is what I should do. He sent me to his active Discord, but he's too busy to stream anymore. Heck. Yeah, that's fair. Life do be like that sometimes. Thinking about streaming myself, just know what kind of content yet? Ooh, Tanner streams. That'll be fun. Hey! I literally just yelled at the unversed like I would have at my... Like I would have, like, getting my dog's attention. Oh my god. And I've just been like, hey, don't do that! Ooh, that'll be fun. Yep. The boot. Good. Nope. Not allowed. All right, we're doing much better with damage. 45 pounds, looking around, everyone's staring at. Yeah, you could just use your phone. I feel like a lot of travel people probably use their phones for streaming more often than not. Uh-huh. No, you don't. No, you don't. Absolutely not. Let's go. Much better. I'm just gonna wait for them to come near me this time. Come on. Maybe SM64? It's an option.
Take that.
Please help.
Ah! No! I died. I goofed. I did it. I did poorly. This is fine. We're still in the room with good damage this time. Very low damage.
Want some? Drift.
God.
Make it stop. No.
Boink. Away with you, monsters.
Take that.
No! Ah, God.
Drift.
Oh.
Want some?
Alright. You better knock each other out. Please. Ooh, I could use that here really quick.
Make it stop.
Oh my god, dude. I wasn't even equipped. Why did it lock onto him? He was so far away. That's so weird, dude.
Please help.
Boink. Bye. Stop lock. Oh my god, please. What are you doing with your life?
Take that.
Oh, wait.
Please help.
Nice. Look, I unlock on, and then he's just like, nah, let me just lock back on, dude. Ugh. Can we go now, ma'am? Okay. Good. Aw. Oh my god. Nope. Got him.
Want some?
Nope.
So long.
Nope. Ha! Talk about my anime hot takes too. FMA I liked more than FMA Brotherhood. That's fair. Or just play guitar, piano, and sing to requests. Oh, that'd be fun too. Yeah. Block counters. Use counters to strike back after a successful block. Yes. Good. Good.
Oh, thank you.
Terra.
Thank
Terra.
you, Terra.
Why, hello, Prince? Somebody give her a Big Mac. That's true. That does make her waist look incredibly skinny. You're right. I see what you mean now. Dang, he could snap
Maybe
her in
just
half.
Believing is enough.
But who is she, Mother? Do we know her? Well, the prince certainly seems to. I've never seen her before.
Nor I. But she certainly is. Wait. There is something familiar about her.
Beat him up, beat him up, beat him up, beat him up, beat him up. Eat.
Tell me, how do I get up there?
Well, there is a passage beneath the foyer staircase.
Thanks.
Thanks.
There he goes. Give. Yo, high potion. Air slides are so silly. They have like zero purpose. Just saying. Just saying. They have like zero purpose. Get to a healthy BMI, right? She's so skinny. Ugh. Strike Raid! It's back, baby! I don't have a slot. Nah. I want Strike Raid. Ah! I love Strike Raid. It's so good. No spot, yeah. I'll look at that later. It's just reports. The reports will fill up once I have left. Sticker! Too high. I should ask Baji about the speed run. Because I know he's like run Birth by Sleep specifically with Terra. He's learning Ventus, if I remember correctly. I am streaming late. Yeah, I guess it's like an hour later than I would have normally ended.
Take that.
That's true. I normally start at like 4 p.m. on the Sunday. Oh no, yeah, you're totally right. I usually start at 4 p.m. on Sundays. That's true. Yo, look at this bozo zipping around in the air. But yeah, I'll be doing well, small spot. I literally could not remember what the time. Yeah, no, basically, I literally was not thinking about time this whole time. I'm just like, yes, Kingdom Hearts, baby! Because how else would I react to this game? When do you think I can do SM64 co-op? Well, I could technically do some tomorrow afternoon. I would like to do some more CCC-less attempts, though. Boosh. But other than that, like evenings. Usually in the evenings or like Sundays, I'm much more free in the afternoons. Sundays, I'm like probably the most free. Triangle is the save button. Why is it X? All right, no worries, Tanner. Hope you have a good sleep. And thanks for stopping by once again. Good to see you. I'm down, but I feel like something like that has to be planned for a few days out. Yeah, I agree. We could shoot for like Friday 7 p.m. if you want, I suppose. Because I also would like to get back to my 0 EXP challenge since we're almost done with it. I'm literally at the Elite Four and I just need to... Oh! Marching Band Heartless, hello. Hello. Marching Band Unversed.
Down here.
How'd he get there?
Guards? Guards! Oh, where could they possibly be?
I'll take care of this.
Those are some interesting marching band instruments. Shush. Actually, yes, all of them can be in a marching band. Even the stringed instruments have been in a marching band. You just don't see them as often. Let's go. Ow. Ow. Stop. Stop hitting me. Thank you. Drum, please. Thank you. Oh! You thought it was a timpani? Yeah, it's a snare. Okay. I gotta take that snare out first, though, I think. I mean, actually, I really don't know what I should take out first. The snare is definitely the first thing in my mind. Oh, I knocked his hat off. Oh. Whoops. Yo, I am bullying this violin. Good. Ah. 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 This is very bad. No! I tried to dash out of the way. I missed it. I was too late. Timpani are a bit too expensive to tape out. Yeah, that's true. I hit absolutely nothing. Dang it! Hey, bro. Yo, honestly? Oh, God.
Let's go.
Dang it! I thought that would work. I think it actually could work if I just, like, remembered how to do that properly. We'll take out the drum or something. We'll take out at least one instrument incredibly fast. I'm thinking the drum, though, because that rush attack is kind of annoying. Ah! Yep.
Want some?
I just gotta bully one of them, and it should work. Oh!
Let's go.
Let's go! I did it! Run away. Okay. Back to the snare. Actually, the violin. Just kidding. I just remembered the violin's the one I've been bullying. Ow! 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 Here. Dang it! All right. It is actually kind of hard. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Oh, hey, thunder. I didn't even notice. Ha. All right, anyway. Da 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 da. Nope. Fully the violin. 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 Oh! I didn't realize they were lining up. Okay. This is going to be really tricky. I literally could probably dash out of the way, but I can't. It's kind of quick. unfortunately, I do not have Leaf Bracer either. So, like...
Take that. Drift.
Try again, buddy. Ow. Please. No! Come on! I tried to cure. I should have zero grabbed. Should have zero grabbed. Zero grab, I think I just need to keep that in my pocket. Like, all the time.
Drift. Take that.
That trumpet was too loud for him? Yup. So true.
Drift.
Okay, should have expected that. How did I avoid it? That's my question. How did I do that? I actually did so much damage to one instrument and somehow avoided the instrument rushing me.
Drift. Want some? Take that.
Got it. Oh, they do it again. No. Should have shot locked. Okay. They do it twice in a row. At least. Gotta keep that in mind. Nope.
So long.
Oh, I can also just hit him separately. That's good.
Heal. Drift.
Nope. Ah! Please. Please. Stop.
Want some? Let's go. You're done.
Sick. Yep.
Drift.
No, you don't.
Heal. So long. Want some?
Yo, let's go! We did it! We got one down, baby! One! Which is better than none.
Heal. Drift. Want some? Say goodbye.
Ow.
Take that. Drift.
Okay.
Take that.
Whoa, hey.
Heal.
Let's not work with that. Ah, I missed. Of course.
Drift.
Ooh, nope. That didn't work. Jump! Oh, God. Barely got that jump out.
Want some? Heal.
That was actually unnecessary, but I did it anyway. Yep. Ah, come on.
Drift.
Ah! Jump! Come on.
So long.
Let's go. It's just him. How much damage does he do on his own? Yoink. Woo! Ah, I almost went into him. Whoop. Nice. Come on. No! Ah! I shouldn't have done it. I shouldn't have done it. I was so close. I shouldn't have done it. I was too close. I ruined it. Should have shot locked.
So long. Drift.
Ow.
Take that.
Yellow.
Drift. So long.
Okay, so it looks like when I knock his hat off.
Want some?
Yeah.
Take that. Drift.
Zero grab, cure. Ah, come on.
So long.
Should have shot locked. I thought I could block it. I don't know why I thought I could block it. Oh well.
Drift. Want some? Take that.
I got out of that command late, like really late. Whoops. Come on.
Drift. Want some?
There we go.
Drift. Take that. Want some? Drift. Want some? You're done.
Ah! I didn't get the X out. I didn't hit X soon enough. It's tricky. It's very tricky. It's very tricky. Either that or I might just be making it harder than it needs to be. But I mean, you know, what else is new?
So long. Want some?
Nice.
Drift. Take that.
I think I've got it.
Drift.
Like genuinely, I think I've got it.
So long.
Yep, I've figured it out.
Want some?
Figured it out, baby. Oh god.
So long.
Got it. I figured it out. I have broken it.
Drift. Want some?
I am a baller. I have figured it out. Yep.
Take that.
Hey, buddy.
So long.
Nice. One more. Ow. Ow.
Want some?
Too bad. Drop your hat again. Do it. Can you lock up? Thank you.
So long.
No. Ah, crud. Yep. Yeah, bonk. Okay, here.
Heal. You're done.
Oh. There we go.
So long.
Jump. Ow. Do it. Ow. You suck.
Take that.
Yeah, let's go. All right. The trick was bully the instruments until you got finisher, then use finisher by the dude. So he would drop the hat and stop commanding the instruments.
The guests were
That was
just
it.
starting to enjoy themselves.
Well, don't give up just yet.
Thank you, thank you.
Oh,
Oh.
Tell me something. Have you always had a problem around here with those monsters?
no. I believe they began to appear shortly after a boy in a mask arrived in our kingdom. Those that saw him said the monsters obeyed his every command.
Oh.
A boy in a mask.
A boy in a
Do you know
mask.
where he is now?
Well, no. I don't believe anyone has seen him since then.
I see.
Oh, my goodness. It's midnight.
Yes, so it is. But why?
Goodbye.
Wait, come back. Please come back.
I'm sorry.
All right, no worries, Switch. Have a good bed.
Mademoiselle! Senorita! Wait!
There they go. Hey, it's Aqua.
Aqua!
Terra!
Haha, ho.
Terra, Ven ran away from home.
What?
I think he left to go find you. Do you have any idea why?
No.
Gosh.
Actually, just before I left, he tried to tell me something. I should have listened to what he had to say.
Oh. So, did you manage to locate Master Xehanort?
No, but it seems he's looking for pure hearts filled with light.
Pure hearts, filled with light.
All I can tell you is that his search hasn't taken him here.
All right. I'll stay and see if I can find more clues.
Okay. The prince is in the ballroom ahead. He might have some answers.
Thanks.
Aqua!
Why'd you wait so
You
long?
still have the same dream?
Well, yes.
There's this girl here. Her name is Cinderella. She made me realize how powerful it is just to believe. No matter how impossible things seem, a powerful enough dream will always be enough to light the darkness. If you see her, give her my thanks.
Will do.
The boy in the mask who was leading the unversed.
I
Who is
went
he?
to a convention a few weeks ago and I
Does he
won a
have anything to
PS5
do with Master Xehanort's disappearance?
after a $50 donation.
Master Ericus said he first received word of these events from Master Yen Sid.
I will answer that other question in a second. Hold on.
Maybe it's time I went and spoke with him myself.
Okay. So have I gotten Returnal yet? Nope. I literally just got the PS5 and I'm not even trying to buy new games this year. I don't want to add more to my god-awful backlog. It's so large. Okay, so Breath of the Wild multiplayer. This week is a little busy. We're going to try and fit a sandbox in sometime this week, hopefully. Maybe Friday night. Saturday I'd like to try and maybe finish Pokemon White Zero EXP challenge. Tomorrow is CCC-less, and Tuesday is going to be melee speedruns, as you can see at that filled sub goal. But that is all that I'm thinking of at the moment. So this week's kind of busy. Maybe next week we could do some more. Or like I'd be fine to mess around with it in the evening actually, but I just like probably wouldn't stream it. So best would be like yeah, not this week. Definitely not this week. Next week probably, but definitely not this week. Yo, who that man? Haha. Well, he seemed to like what Master Xehanort had to say. Beautiful. A new world. I'm probably only gonna go like 15 more minutes. Chaos. Woo! I feel that. Oh, that's right. That's where I started. Next week? Alright, so like week after then. We'll try and do that. And I'll shoot for like, we shoot like for a standard day of the week or something. I gotcha. Well, the plays would probably be plays, but like minus a stream. Oh, there he goes. Goodbye, Mickey. But yeah. All right, sure, sounds good. We'll try it for 2 weeks. The Mysterious Tower. Yeah, see if we can get Malk interested. I think I just got another cure too. Yeah, let's work together. The song. 32 sounds like an incredibly wild amount. Ow. Oh, that is frightening. Yeah. No. Oh, no, my zero grab. All those rabbits. Yep. I lost my zero grav. Yeah, no, that's like way too many for sure. Alright, I'm gonna try this again, but I'm gonna like actually be successful this time. See if they drop any materials that I would like.
Take that. Want some? Say goodbye. Want some? Drift.
Oh, really? Only one? Come on. Ow. Ah, I really need Leaf Bracer. Leaf Bracer would be very nice to have. Alright. Ah, God. Please. Thank you. If I mix Cure and Cure, I should get Curaga. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go on the tower. Ooh, get the map. Just kidding, it's a magic recipe. I was wrong. Oh, wait, I want this. I don't know. I kind of like having the slight magic boost right now, but having more critical hits. You know what? I need the critical hits, actually. I'm gonna do it. Okay, now we can go through the reports. Get rid of all this goodness. Oh, I'm missing one in the Dwarf Woodlands? And 2 in Castle of Dreams? Man, sadness. Oh, I have an extra slot. Let's go. Cure number 2. Electric Boogaloo. Actually, wait. I wanted to put Strike Raid back in. No, I want Cure. I want Cure because when I have Cure, then I can do 2 Cures and get Curaga. What was I doing? I forgot. Oh, finish commands. Thank you. Oh, that's almost there. Okay, good. Good. Have I seen the Mario movie yet? It's so good. It's so good, dude. I loved it. The music is great. The writing was good. The voice acting was good. Genuinely. They did a great job.
So long.
Nope. Yeah, I think Seth Rogen worked as DK just fine. I think he did great.
Want some?
By the way, fun fact, it literally became the highest grossing animated film basically within 5 days of launch. That is not a joke. That's, yeah. It has made more money than Frozen 2, as somebody said. It's Mario, exactly. But not only is it Mario, it's a well done Mario because Nintendo made sure to stick their fingers in it. Because, I mean, it was them who put it on in the first place. And that is how you do it. You make sure that you have control of your IP. Quickest grossing? Yeah, literally like 5 days. Yes! They're now all confused. Fight! Fight each other! Fight each other! Yeah! Here's the thing. The one thing that absolutely felt like illumination was the dog. 100%. That dog at the beginning and near the end, that like literally you're just like, oh yeah, that's illumination. Yeah, the rest of it, very unique and well done.
Want some? Heal.
Here.
Take that.
Boing.
Say goodbye.
Bye. Finally. Okay, they didn't drop anything, which is too bad. Or they... No, they did. They did drop some things. I just don't remember what.
Master Yensid.
Oh, hello there.
My name is Terra.
Yes, Ericus's pupil.
Let's put it this way, Spud, Nintendo literally made their own movie company, so there's going to be more.
Yes, Master Yensid.
Nintendo Studios or Nintendo Pictures, one of the two.
Myself.
I am no longer a master. I doffed that mantle.
But sir, wasn't that your pupil I passed on the way in? He had a Keyblade.
You refer to Mickey. He too sought guidance here. As a king, he is good and kind, but the weight of a crown has not cured him of impetuousness. He has left with an object whose power he does not understand nor know how to control. Mickey imagines my Star Shard will be of help in his current quest, and like you, he is eager to use his Keyblade to set things
Metroid
right.
movie would be pretty cool, actually. 100%.
I'm not sure I even understand what's wrong. Master Xehanort is missing. And now I've learned there's a masked boy who is controlling those unversed on the loose.
To arrive at the truth, perhaps you should approach things differently. First, consider them one and the same problem.
Master Xehanort and the unversed are connected somehow?
I must not make assumptions. Find Xehanort, Terra. That is where you should begin.
Yes, sir.
Epic.
I had hoped, Xehanort, your heart would no longer lead you astray.
Ho ho. He knows some things.
Terra.
Master Xehanort.
Terra. Come see me at once.
Where is he? A trophy. Wow. Ayo. All right. I think that actually will do it here for tonight. I don't really want to go too much later, but I think that is going to do it for tonight. I look forward to getting back on my regularly scheduled program now that Mario Madness is over. Would very much like to get back to what I'm normally doing. But with that, that is going to be it for tonight. And, let me see who's there. Who we reading? Who do we go look at tonight? Well, let's see.